Here we're going to show you how to get started with the Dreamweaver Ecommerce Templates PHP version. The ASP version is actually quite similar. So first of all, once you've downloaded the zip file after your purchase, double-click on the icon and unzip to the location on your hard drive where you're going to work from. Now go into that folder and check everything's been extracted correctly. The images folder contains the main graphics for the site. The prod images is the default location for the product images. The templates folder contains the DWT file for making global changes, and the VS admin folder contains the admin files and folders for the control panel. Now back into Dreamweaver, we go to Site, New Site. We're just using basic setup here. So we'll give the site a name, something you're going to easily recognize. And then browse to where you've just extracted the files to. Click on Select, Save, and the site cache is created. Global changes are made in the DWT file, so let's open that up. You'll see the design here that we're working from. Let's go into the code. We'll make a small change here just to make sure that the site files are being updated correctly by the DWT file. So we'll just close up a space, click on Save, and we're prompted to update all the files that are using this DWT file. There we go, 14 and 14, so everything's updated correctly. Let's have a look at one or two of the files. So for example, the About page here, you'll see the editable region in the center of the page, and the part governed by the DWT file is not editable. So page by page changes can be made in the editable region in the center. Next page we'll look at is the cart page. You won't actually see the shopping cart itself as it requires a database connection, so you just see the PHP icon there. That will appear once the site's up on the server with the database connection. The createdb.php file, there's nothing to edit here, but this is the file that you open in your browser once you've set the database connection. The CSS file contains all the CSS classes which govern the design and some of the layout options of the products, etc. Now into the admin, there's only a couple of files here you'll really need to edit. One of those is dbconopen.php. This contains the database information. So once you've set up the database in your hosting control panel, you then paste the values into this file here for the username, password, database name, and the host, which is usually localhost, but you might want to check with your hosting company just to make sure that is the case here. The other file we're going to look at is includes.php, which includes a lot of the tweaks. So for example, setting the product format, if you want to use email a friend, etc. All these are listed on our site and they can be just copied and pasted in when and if you need them. So let's go back to the DWT file where you can now make the global changes to the design of your site.